What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today is the day. This is the first of a few Ludwig's Garage and Governor's Club meets that we're doing here in Europe. And this first one is about an hour from Alex's place in about Midland, Germany. And we're going to our friend Robert's shop, EDELWEISS. And this is a shop I've wanted to visit for so long. Robert and I have been friends for a few years now, and we're finally seeing his shop. He's got some wild stuff. Vintage pre-war motorcycles, lots of patinaed cars, which, as you guys know, is right up my alley. I think I am the American version of him, and he's the American version of me in a small way. So we are in Alex's American market, E24 CSI. The morning is amazing here. There isn't a cloud in the sky, and the weather is perfect. We're driving about 1 hour and through some of these really cool small little towns. And oh, Trabant, a 601. Yeah. Sick. I love it here. Shout out to Ska. I'm pretty sure that's his first name. He forgot that the meet was today, and he drove in his Volkswagen Beetle 5 hours to EDELWEISS yesterday, and he drove 5 hours back, and he's coming yet again this morning with his wife. So he's making 2 trips. So Ska is the MVP. So stoked that he's coming back out. Good morning. All right, guys, we are here at EDELWEISS, at Robert's shop. We're one of the first to arrive, just so we got here early. He's already got coffee out. This is insane, and it's already quite overwhelming. The amount of vintage bikes he has, just all the cool, just old rusty car stuff. I mean, sides of buses, Porsches. I mean, look how cool this is. Unreal. For years, I've wanted to buy a vintage BMW motorcycle off of him. I made a career, or had a career, riding BMX professionally for years. Pedal bikes. I made a living on a BMX bicycle, and I've never had a motorcycle, and I'm holding out for a pre-war bike. Look at this. Oh, man. This is it. So this is Robert.
Hi.
Robert.
Nice to see you.
I know his English is not
the best.
Very good, but Robert has a YouTube channel, EDELWEISS Customs, right?
In Germany, yes.
Yes. It's in German, but it's worth watching. Worth watching. I watch your videos, and even though I can't understand what you're saying.
But only patina, rust, yeah,
Yes,
would be great. Yeah, it's
yes.
okay.
Oh, that's all I watch for, the patina. This place is incredible.
Thank you.
Incredible. I can't even, I'm trying to comprehend that I'm finally seeing this stuff in person for the first time.
Yeah, many old stuff and many details, so you can find everywhere rust.
Yes. We have the same style.
Yes.
As you've already seen at my shop.
Yeah.
The Auto Union, the BMW, the Corvair. Oh, but the bikes. I must add some bikes to the collection.
Yeah.
I think you will help with this.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yes. Look at how awesome this stuff is. All the little attention to detail. This is what I live for, guys. This is amazing. He just got his 912 running. He basically mechanically restored this. He just started driving this just in the last few days. It's so cool. This stuff is so rad. Everywhere you look. The Tatra. He just picked that up a couple weeks ago. This is Robert's 996 as well. BBS's. So cool, guys. right, Robert got me set up with a little table. We got the hats, some t-shirts, some windbreakers, some hoodies, all of the Euro Tour 2023 keyrings. Got a whole Tupperware box of these I made literally the day before we left, and some other random keyrings. Just enough that I could fit in my luggage on the way over here. And we're getting set up. People are starting to roll in now. It's going to be overwhelming trying to basically film everything while talking to everybody. And food and coffee. Yes, thank you so much. So nice to meet you. Looks like it's nice and warm in. Yeah, that's mine is. 5 hours here yesterday. So, very quickly, first of all, Remco's here. We're going to talk about why he's here very shortly. But the boys from Cologne have showed up, and I didn't have a YouTube channel back in 2018, but I did Wörthersee with these guys, and we drove from England to Cologne, and then from Cologne down to Wörthersee. And these guys made 6.5 hours today?
6.5 today. And
Six-
now 6.5 back to Cologne.
6.5 hours here to just hang out for a few hours with us. So it was awesome to see these guys again. It's been since then, since 2018.
Yeah.
Since I saw you guys.
First meet since 2018.
So they're on their way home, but I wanted to make sure we got a couple clips of the boys to make sure that you guys saw that some of my best friends from Germany have showed up, and in Eugen's D3A8, which I didn't realize came in diesel. So off.
Best engine.
Genau, ist was ganz Genaues. Das ist was ganz Gutes. Das ist was ganz Genaues.
Das macht mir irgendwie Angst gerade. Wir essen abgepackt.
Is he trying to feed you?
I didn't even recognize what he wanted to tell me.
No?
What the fuck is a roster?
Rostbratwurst.
Ja, aber hier heißt das Roster.
Thüringer.
Pretty special. It's a roster. Try a roster.
I will try the roster.
He's like, I do not know this.
Roster.
Das ist ein Roster hier.
War ein richtiges Gerät auflegen.
Er macht mir Angst hier.
Mit Schuss bestimmt.
Hat das Brötchen auch einen speziellen Namen?
Doppelbrüche von Lidl.
Hey, you know I had a hard time with that word. Remember? Brötchen?
With Brötchen?
Brötchen, yeah. Okay, so we talked about Remco suddenly showing up, and now we're going to talk about why and how. While Remco is at my house, we talked about possibly doing some crazy trip from the Netherlands to Players Classic. And we were already going to be here in Germany for Ultrace, and then heading to England via plane probably. We were thinking about flying from Berlin to England for Players Classic the week after. Remco's driving there in his Opel Kadett, the GSI. And we thought very quickly, we're like, well, you know what? Maybe we'll look for another Opel Kadett and build it real quick, and then we drive 2 Opel Kadetts to England for Players Classic. So when he got home, the one we were looking at sold. And so he continued the search, but then Kayla and I decided to just kind of go on with plan B. So we were planning on flying to England. Alex kind of kept saying, have you booked flights to England yet? And we're like, no, not yet. And he said, well, just wait until Sunday. But he didn't say why. So I kept wondering, like, what on earth is he talking about? Well, as we're here standing in the middle of all of this going on during the Cars and Coffee event, I see Alex riding shotgun. Let's go over here. He was riding shotgun in a car, and suddenly I see Remco driving it. So first of all, Remco's from the Netherlands, and we're in East Germany, so we're not really close to Remco's.
650 kilometers.
Yeah, so very far. So Remco shows up in this. Is this seriously Remco? Oh my God, look at this. This is crazy. Wow. Wow. This is so crazy. I saw the cadet coming, I'm like, wow, a cadet. Insane. He sent me the listing for this car. Yeah, it looks great.
I said, what is this thing?
Crazy surprise. Crazy surprise. He shows up in an Opel Kadett, and immediately I know why. Immediately I know exactly why. Because suddenly, it's so funny because just watching you pull in with Alex in this car, I suddenly knew that we were driving this to England. I'm like, here we go. Like, I just knew.
We can't leave John without a road trip.
Man.
Flying is way too easy for you.
It was honestly like a full-blown surprise because I thought that this plan was out the window. I thought this had gone out the window, and I thought maybe Alex and Robert had thought of something cool, but we were gonna be thank you, but no thank you. You know, like we're just gonna fly instead. So the second I see him rolling in this Cadet LS, which we didn't get in America, by the way, I suddenly knew that we were going to somehow have to drive this car 6 hours or so back to his place in the Netherlands, and then build the car where he's got suspension and we might try to find some wheels, and then drive 2 Opel Kadets from the Netherlands to England for Players Classic. So today has gotten radically changed.
That was the whole idea of this crazy secret.
So Remco and Alex have been talking about this the last week now, stressing about whether or not I was going to purchase a ticket to England with Kayla. And so Alex kind of kept talking to him, being like, I don't know, we're trying to keep him from buying a ticket. And I didn't buy a ticket. And so sure enough, here we are. And the day has been flipped upside down. And now we're totally changing our plan. Now we need to figure out registrations, getting it to the Netherlands, building it for a day or two.
Yes. Having some good times.
Insane. I really shouldn't have been that surprised. I should have known that he was going to do something like this behind my back. So this is amazing though, because now we will get a chance to recreate what we just did in my shop on the Porsche 924S in much shorter time, hopefully, and drive this car with Remco's Cadet GSI. But more so than that, we'll get a chance to see Remco's shop, which is an incredible fabrication shop, and get a chance to see your area.
Yeah.
This is going to be a wild few episodes coming up in the next few episodes. This is going to be immediately after Ultrace. We're going to be driving this back to the Netherlands once we get back from Poland. Dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
So where was this car?
It was 1.5 hours from here.
From here.
2 hours from Alex's place. So I went this morning. I woke up at 6, then jumped in the van at 7 to pick up the Cadet at 9.
But you drove here from the Netherlands yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday
Yep.
to borrow Alex's trailer, because otherwise I needed to drive with my trailer to here, just tow the car 1 hour and then drive back with my trailer.
Yes,
So, I
yes.
was talking to Alex, don't we have a better idea for this? And still trying to keep it secret from you.
Oh, man.
To arrange it. And same like this morning when I was picking up Alex's trailer, I was passing him.
As he was going to the shop.
He was going to his shop and he was planning to take you.
Yes.
But you would have recognized my van.
So what year? Like what is
91. So it's the latest model, and that's why this is actually a pretty reliable car to do the road trip. I bought another one.
The white
secretly.
one?
Yeah, the white one. But that's an 87 one, and I drove it 2 days ago, and I was already feeling those are older models, and
Yeah.
they're less reliable. And these are actually pretty reliable.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure you will have an easy trip on this one.
awesome?
The only sad thing is it's an automatic, but on the other hand, it drives way easier.
Yeah.
And it's really decent. It's really looking neat.
Yeah, it's solid. Man, this is so cool. This
And
is
it's
so
even got a wing.
Yeah. So is that LS? That's because it's an LS or
No,
just
it's-
a random option?
Yeah, random option.
Wow. So Remco is an Opel guy. You know, he's had a bunch of Opels. He's custom built a lot of Opels, and he's got custom coilovers that he's already built for this car, for this platform, that he has an extra set of. So it's almost like he's inadvertently planned this trip years before. He's now got suspension. We might go to Alex for some wheel options. If not, he's got some wheels that might work. So we might kind of throw this whole thing together very, very quickly.
Yeah, I think we're done in one day.
Amazing. I mean, as far as facilitating possible wheels and tires and
Yeah, that's a little bit more, but we got the week to plan those things.
Yeah.
So just polish it up, getting it lower, some nice wheels, and that's the fun for a road trip.
amazing.
The big 1.6 liter engine.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with the weight of this car, a 1.6 liter engine is really decent.
Yeah.
It's really good to drive. But the neat thing is, you can see on the wiring looms. Normally, when they rinsed a lot of on those cadets, all the wiring looms are terrible, and
Yep.
everything is in original position.
That's
everything
great.
is original, so it's just start and run.
So this is the official announcement that Kayla and I will be driving across Europe in an Opel. Yeah, you hear something that sounds like a Trabant.
I hear a good sound.
Yeah. Two-stroke sounds.
You see me turning. my
Yeah,
head?
yeah. Where's the Trabant? All right, I guess I'm putting it on the trailer. So what do you think?
This is cool.
Plans quickly changed?
Yeah, very quickly. but
Driving across Europe in an Opel now?
I think it's perfect. It's gonna be perfect.
Wild. Craziness.
I just keep looking at photos of his at the shop, and I know what this can look like.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make it look cool. I kind of like that it's an automatic. It's so cool. This thing is crazy. We didn't get these in America, so this is so nuts. It feels so right. All right, man. So the plan is you're gonna drop this back off at Alex's.
Yeah.
And then what's your plan from there? Making the haul all the way back to the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Six hours though, right?
Yeah.
That's not
I
too
want
bad.
to be at home 10, 11.
Yep. Perfect. I feel like this is the beginning of a trend. Like this is gonna be like a common thing. Wild.
Get some YouTube adventures.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, these are the adventures we do anyway.
Yeah.
And now we just have to make sure we document them. That is so crazy. Wow. 1935?
Yes.
Wow. All original paint. All original Peugeot. Insane. 301. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this episode. It's been an insane day here at Edelweiss at Robert's shop. I mean, the stuff he has is just overwhelming. So as you've seen, the trip has obviously become way more complicated than it was before in a good way. I got to catch up on some sleep. Remco totally surprised me, threw me off guard with that. I don't expect anything less. You guys shouldn't either. The next few days are going to be wild. We're going to continue doing some wild stuff around Germany up until Altrace, which is going to be totally crazy. And then that next week is going to be a mad dash to get the Opel Kadett built in the Netherlands and then drive 2 of them to Players Classic. So huge thanks to Robert at Edelweiss. I'm really looking forward to doing more with him in the future. Hopefully something over here at his place with a bike or possibly a car. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Can't wait to show you guys what's up next while here in Germany on the Euro Tour 2023. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Entertain me.
Wow. 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 So smooth.
Der Ladestrom dann da ist und dann lädt sie. Weil die hat keine Batterie drin.
Wow. Yeah.
Läuft die Uhr da. Aber die war jetzt bestimmt 3 Jahre nicht an.
Wow.
Was on for like almost a year, Robert told me right now.
Yeah.
So it was cut down for like a year, nearly a year.
It runs amazing.
Yeah. German engineering.
Yeah, exactly.